Night. Thursday Night Live. Hey, hey, hey. Fox the highest flyer in the game, got a spot where only the elite can train. A4, time to turn up the heat. Get out of your seat. A4, let's go, bitch. It's time to fight. Make some damn noise. It's Thursday night. Yes, sir. Don't nobody do it the same. A4, yeah, we running the game. A4, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Don't nobody do it the same. A4, yeah, we running the game. A4, yes, sir. Welcome everybody to WWA4 Thursday Night Live! I know we're excited to be here tonight. I'm always excited to be here at the place I call home. But let's get that stuff out the way. Let's go ahead and get started with our first match. Number 4, one fall. Introduce yourself.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are here at WWA4. This is your commentary team for the night. I am Don McGill, and we are joined by Stevie on the mic. How are you doing, my good sir?
I'm doing good. It's always good to be here in the A4 Thursday Night Live, kicking off with a bit of explosion here. We got Jimmy Dynamite up against Crush, I believe.
Ah, I see what you did there.
Yeah.
You know, Crush in the blue and red pants, whereas Crush is rocking the all-black outfit with the nice-looking Nikes. And, of course, we got Rev John Ellington reffing this match. Always wonderful to see him. And we are starting this match off with nice little show of athleticism from one Crush.
Yeah, Crush certainly somebody in the ring who you just can tell he's got some vile intentions. He has some potentially a little bit of something to prove here. Haven't quite seen him too much in the A4.
I mean, he's already showing all of us here at the 4 and everybody at home that when it comes to the technical prowess, I mean, he can hang with the best of them, but don't sleep on Jimmy Dynamite. There's a reason we call him the Dynamite Kid. He is just that damn explosive.
Yeah, he may be a new look, but he is not a new wrestler here in the A4. Of course, we saw him last week in some scramble action. Unfortunately, wasn't able to take the win there, so would definitely like to turn it around tonight, get tonight started on Thursday Night Live here at the A4 with a victory.
Jimmy Dynamite getting it held in that headlock very tightly. Crush with a nice headlock takeover, but Jimmy Dynamite managed to escape with his legs, holding him down. Let's see if Crush can get out of it. Oh, nice headstand counter. Now let's go for a quick pin. But only gets count on 1.
Yeah, it's a smart move, but a little too early in the match, I think, to really have anything down on Jimmy. Trying to call for some crowd support.
I would say, Crush, tries to show sportsmanship. And
right.
You got to love that out of your competitors.
Yeah, we'll have to see if it's part of a bigger play there.
Oh, I don't think Crush was ready for that snapmare. All right, nice little handshake to kick things off.
Yeah, Jimmy Dynamite, I think, very rightly confused, but we'll see if this is part of a larger play. Yeah, it is.
And Jimmy Dynamite with those superhuman reflexes. Nice forearm, but Crush countering with a nice cocked back chop. Now Jimmy looking to reverse the Irish whip with an arm drag. Beautiful work. A second arm drag to follow.
Yeah, it's some surprise offense there from Crush, but Jimmy Dynamite getting right back in the driver's seat.
Jimmy Dynamite, try to go springboard. Managed to get the arm drag. Crush did the smart thing. He went to push him off to take off his balance, but Jimmy Dynamite, excellent work in adapting.
Yeah, and I don't think Jimmy Dynamite's going to be content to leave this in the ring. He's eyeing up the ropes.
Oh, no. It's a bird. It's a plane. It's a Jimmy Dynamite suicide dive.
Crumbling out to the ringside here, right into the most landed on couch in all of Atlanta wrestling.
Hey, he looks like Superman. He flies like Superman. Sounds like he is Superman.
I mean, it's dressed for the job you want, not necessarily the job you have. And I think if there's anything Jimmy Dynamite is prepared there, showing off the moves as well. Both competitors, though, do need to get back into the ring to avoid the count.
Now, with that being said, Jimmy was holding his ribs a little bit. That's the one thing a suicide dive. It has the suicide in it for a reason. You kind of hurt yourself in creating that offense, but Jimmy looking to capitalize off it. Try to bring Crush into the ropes, but 619 counter using the bottom rope and the apron. Gets another kick. Square on the jaw, too.
Yeah, inside the ring wasn't really working for Crush. Maybe outside of the ring. Ooh, is more of his speed. What a kick.
Beautiful roundhouse. And now, diving, rolling senton off the apron. Crush showing that whether it's strikes, grappling, or in the air, he could do that.
Yeah, referee's trying to get control right now. More of this match has now happened outside of the ring than inside of it. Very common occurrence here at the A4, but if they want to beat the count, they're going to have to bring it back inside. But right now, Crush is the only one on his feet.
And one thing I feel like we always see, not even just here at the A4, but in wrestling in general, we always wonder why would you bring your opponent back in the ring? You could just, let him out and get an easy win. But none of these competitors, whether you're a good guy, whether you're a bad guy, whether you're both.
Yeah.
Like you never want to win in a cheap way. Speaking of trying to win, Crush going for the cover on Jimmy Dynamite, but he kicks out it too.
It's the bragging rights. No one ever really wants to brag that, oh, you stayed out of the ring for 10 seconds before I win. No, I want to brag that I beat you. I put you through that mat, and I beat you fair and square.
Oh, speaking of going through the mat, Crush thinking of something deadly. Oh, but Jimmy managed to get out of it. Nice cockback right hand, but Crush with the chops to follow. Jimmy with his forearm, chop from Crush. These men going back and forth. Oh, they're just exchanging chops at this point.
Yeah, I'd be worried for Jimmy's chest. We saw him holding it earlier, but he seems to be fighting through it.
Multiple forearms, what a flurry. Giving out that war cry, he hits the ropes. Crush rebounds. Oh, but Jimmy gets behind him. Now Crush getting behind Jimmy, pushes him off. Try to go for a shoulder tackle, but not taking him down that easily. Man, both of these men are coming to a standstill when it comes to shoulder tackles, but Jimmy going back to what works, the forearm.
The persistence, certainly a trait both wrestlers seem to have. Oh!
Nice single leg drop kick from Jimmy Dynamite.
Ow!
with the basement drop kick as the cherry on top.
Absolutely exploding through Crush there. Drags him into the center of the ring.
Goes for the cover. But Crush manages to kick out at 2.
Yeah, surprising to see. That was the best offense we've seen from Jimmy so far tonight. Crush really was controlling since they had moved outside the ring. Jimmy, though, fighting back, and I don't think he's leaving the ring. I think he's getting up high.
Oh, he is ascending to the top rope. He is lighting that fuse. We are seeing it slowly get there. But if you wait just long enough, you will get a beautiful, no, I was going to say get a beautiful explosion, but Crush.
I can hear the disappointment in your voice, and I can see it on Dynamite as well. He was looking for the top rope high offense.
But now these men on level playing field on the apron. But now Crush, beautiful strikes to the midsection. Jimmy countering with that signature forearm, I want to say. I'll try to go for the roundhouse kick. Got reversed into an enziguri.
Oh!
Backstabber on the apron. Jesus!
Forget the ring, forget the floor. The apron is absolutely Crunch territory. That's now twice that he's turned this match around on the edge of the ring, and that's where the most danger is, because you've got a hard surface in the edge, and then you've got the ground. There is no padding there, ladies and gentlemen.
I was going to say, you really have to think about it, too. The apron, yes, it is made of metal and wood. And it'd be different if it was just Jimmy landing hard on that. But no, it was Crush. Crush went back first, getting that backstabber. Backstabber is a beautiful maneuver, but in this case, it was definitely a double-edged sword, like the suicide dive we talked about earlier.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, both these combatants here are clearly showing some wear and tear from the early portions of the match. But it's about who can finish. Good turnaround there.
Beautiful
And again,
jawbreaker.
I don't think there's a single move that hasn't hurt both men here today. It is very much whoever's going to have more in the tank come the end.
Jimmy blocking kicks, delivering multiple of his own. But nice enziguri from Crush. Oh! What a kick from Jimmy Dynamite. He goes for the cover. Not able to secure the win.
Oh, he's
goes
going
for the pin
again.
again. Not working. Maybe third time's the charm.
If at first you do not succeed, try again. Unfortunately, second time's not going to be the charm. Jimmy's going to have to do something else to put this match away. But always, he's got to be moving quickly. Every time he's given Crunch just a little bit of time to breathe, Crunch has found a way to very, very cunningly find a way to turn it around.
And Jimmy getting himself hyped, getting this crowd hyped, getting us here at commentary hype. I'm excited to see what he has tinkering in that head of his. He's got the arm hooked. Maybe thinking suplex here. Crush countering with a knee. Crush getting control of the back. Oh! Beautiful German suplex from Crush.
Dynamite on the ropes. Crunch going to have to bring him to the center of the ring.
Goes for the cover. You made mention of it.
Yeah.
He should have brought him to the center of the ring, but because he didn't, Jimmy Dynamite was able to get out of this pin by putting the foot on the bottom rope.
It's like we said, it may be a new look for Dynamite, but he is not a new member of the 8-4. This is an experienced wrestler who is not just going to give you victory. Jimmy Dynamite did not go through all that pain and suffering just to lose right there. He is going to fight until he can fight no more.
I said we've even seen some of the most experienced wrestlers make that same mistake. It's one of those things where when the adrenaline gets in your head, you get lost. You just think about getting the win. You don't think about anything else. Speaking about not thinking of anything else, Crush not thinking of anything else after taking 3 back elbows to the cranium.
Yeah, he's definitely woozy from that. It looks like Jimmy. Does he have something lined up? No, Crunch.
What's he think?
Oh!
Crush getting pushed off by Jimmy. Jimmy telling him to get up. Nice roundhouse kick. Super kick. Gets the third super kick.
There we go. Now he's finally going up top.
Oh, what's he thinking? Jimmy Dynamite. Going for the 450 splash. 1, 2, 3.
And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. Dynamite for the victory to start us off here tonight on Thursday Night Live.
And your winner, Jimmy Dynamite.
Fantastic opener of the night, ladies and gentlemen. Crush, unfortunately, going to be living up to the names with the crush he received at the hands of Jimmy Dynamite. Big win for Jimmy Dynamite here to start off the night. And we saw there was some feigning of sportsmanship coming earlier in the night from Crush. Let's see if that's going to hold. Oh. Ooh. Goes for the big high five, big arm grab into a big chop. But that chop could not be further from Jimmy Dynamite's mind, as he is going to be elated with a victory to kick us off here on WWA4's Thursday Night Live. And ladies and gentlemen, we are just getting you started. We are just getting you started, and if my eyes do not deceive me, it looks like we may have a guest on the commentary desk.
Yeah. Announce me. Go ahead. Announce me. Do it. Come on.
No, I'll leave that to you. You got it.
Come on.
I can't do you justice. That's the announcer right there.
Well, he's got to do the matches, so I'll do it myself. Ladies and gentlemen, joining this guy on commentary, he doesn't want to introduce me. He's so rude. I am one half of your WWA4 Tag Team Champions. The great, the Peach State player, the Deep South Suplex Machine, Travis 3000.
Travis 3000, well, thank you very much for joining us here on the desk. Looks like, I think we have somebody coming out here to say a few words. Vivian Cross.
Ooh.
Coming off a hot debut victory.
Listen, it's not a lot of folks I give praise to just because I don't trust a lot of people with, words, but I'll give Viv their props. Fantastic job last week.
Yeah, Vivian Cross, of course, making her in-ring debut here for the A4 last week, took down CB43, and it looks like she's going to be making her on the mic debut.
Ooh.
Let's listen in.
This is true. I hate them.
I don't always practice what I preach. And CB's just the first of many people. It's going to be a cross out.
Ooh, who is this here? Who is this here? Whoa! Whoa, ladies and gentlemen, we're being joined by WWA4 World Champion and DWA World Champion Grayson Pierce. What's going on here? Whoa.
Yeah, Vivian Cross calling out the Shooter Society, but not look like he's the only one here.
Oh my goodness!
Ooh! CB43 comes in with the traffic cone.
Where did he come from? I didn't see him enter the building. Where did he come from?
Shooter Society, they've got all kinds of ways in. Oh, big stomp.
Oh. Ow! Jesus.
Welcome to the business, kid. You talk shit about people at the top, you get beat up.
Whoa. Oh boy. I don't like where this is going at all. Oh, CB's got that traffic cone set up in the corner. I don't like this at all.
Yeah,
What's going on here?
I don't think he's going to bring it outside to direct traffic. I think it's going to be used for directing traffic in the ring. CB, I can't imagine he's too happy with the events of last week. I think he's about to show us exactly how upset he is.
Oh!
Head first, Vivian explodes into the traffic cone. Message received from Shooter Society and a message sent.
Oh! It's AR Fox! Oh! It's Alex made her debut last week! Oh!
AR Fox here with LaFlair and Alexandria.
Whoa!
Coming out to Vivian Cross defense.
You can't get better backup than AR Fox.
I'm tired of you. Acting like you were in my damn school.
Ooh.
You know, you feel me? Already ready. Oh, we got the camera up here. Hey, man, you good? Hey, Grace, I'm sick of your shit, to be honest. So I'm telling you, I got the new breed with me. I got the future. You about to be old damn news.
Oh!
So you can find another one, I'm gonna face your ass in a trios.
Oh!
I gotta say, often. Oh,
I always said I'm better than you, and tonight I got a new enforcer.
Who's the new enforcer?
that's not a theme song I've heard here in the A4 recently.
Oh, who's this big fella?
The enforcer we've heard so much about.
A wise man once said, look at the size of that. Oh,
Oh, LaFleur!
Oh! Starting the party early.
Not letting the reinforcements come in. Travis, thank you for joining me, but I think we've got noted announcer Don coming right back. Thank you very much, and hope to see you around later tonight. But
yeah, Don, take this. I don't want it anymore.
nah, I get it. No, when Shooter Society are up and around, I wouldn't want to put my name anywhere near that. We'll see if we see more of the Fay Area Militia later, but I'd say one of the biggest things in the A4, AR Fox doesn't come out here to assert his dominance and control over the show very often. But when he does, it is a sight to behold, and I think he is roused and ready for a fight here tonight.
I always find it hilarious when Fox comes out because it's one of those things where it's like, this is his school. You kind of expect him to be here, but it's also one of those things he doesn't fight always, at least here. So now that we got him here, it's awesome. But speaking of here and the now, Grayson Pierce starting off for his side, and Alexandra Quinn starting off for their side.
Yeah, there's definitely. But I think Alexandra has a.
Alexandra's a fan.
Yeah, has a Grayson Pierce shirt. I mean, who isn't? You can always use a Young Gun shirt. It's arguably, it's not even debatably, it is objectively good merch.
I used my shirt to wipe my ass.
But now here's the thing: Will Grayson Pierce kick his own merch?
Beautiful work from Alexandra Quinn, baiting him in. Oh, ducks the line. Goes over. Sunset flip, goes for the cover. 1, 2. Oh, almost stolen for the champ there. Nice roundhouse kick from Alexandra Quinn.
She's laying on the her, not allowing the intimidation of being with a world champion in the ring. Slow her down at all. AR Fox's side, a.k.a. the future, are coming out swinging.
Multiple roundhouses from fangirl to crazy girl in 10 seconds.
I'd say Alexandra may have been the fan coming in here, but I think she's getting a few fans here tonight with absolutely handling the champion.
Well, even getting Fox as a champion, or as a fan too, excuse me. And now CB for 3 coming in. You know, Vivian Cross mentioned earlier, CB and a dominant win against Vivian Cross last week. So you got to wonder. Oh, Von LaFleur, not expecting a tag, but hey. Now, one thing I got to point out, when you have AR Fox on your team, I got to imagine that these new generation of wrestlers got to feel confident to have a guy like AR Fox backing them. That confidence must be raised to a level not expected. Vaughn tried to go for the combo, but CB just took it him very easily. Vaughn countering. Nice forearm. Trying to go for the combo on the peg. Beautiful spinning soul kick. Bicycle knee.
Still not able to knock CB4-3 down just yet.
A big protein rebound.
Oh!
Beautiful European uppercut.
Yeah, I mean, I think Fox brings a lot to this team in terms of experience in tag team matches. But Shooter Society, they have some practical experience from their entire time. And
I mean, hey, when it comes to being a team, I mean, Shooter Society technically have more time, except for the new addition of Rodney Rockets here. Rodney Rockets, that's a big, big man.
Yeah, there's a reason why AR Fox took a few steps back upon seeing this man enter the ring.
They starting to bark at him? Yeah! Combo time to start. Oh! Damn!
Fox is not.
Rodney Rockets sending AR Fox to the moon and back.
Yeah, Fox is not necessarily known for being the biggest and strongest guy in the ring, but he does always find a way.
I'll try to trip up Grayson in the process. I think Fox trying to figure out how to take out this big man. Ducks the line, gets behind him. Ooh, the power on this kid. Beautiful strike to the gut. Oh, stalling. No, Fox manages to get out of it. Beautiful boot. Kept up.
Good dodge.
Enziguri, an AR Fox classic right there. Hits the rope. Shoulder tackle.
Turned absolutely inside out by Rocket. AR Fox, he's finding some good offense, but it's just not enough to put the big man down.
And I mean, we talked about the new guys gaining confidence. We got to wonder if the vet in Fox is losing confidence. Because again, new generation, I hate to say it, this new generation is younger, faster, stronger by the appearance of Rodney Rocket. So you got to wonder if the question in his head is, can he still keep up?
Yeah, he's going to need some help from the newcomers here to the A4, because Shooter Society, they all have the experience here to take it.
But
to
now
AR Fox. Grayson Pierce distracting the ref.
And Shooter Society taking advantage of the distraction, taking out AR Fox in the corner there. I mean, it's one of those things, again, chemistry. Shooter Society got a lot more, and this other team doesn't. But at the end of the day, Fox going to prove that there's a reason he's still a teacher, that Grayson Pierce is not ready to become the master just yet.
It's the master versus the champ, ladies and gentlemen. So much prestige in this ring currently in Shooter Society. Again, they know how to take out the opposition, and they're doing such a good job of creating like a great wall between AR Fox and the rest of his team.
100% Shooter Society keeping Fox in enemy lines. CB4-3 hits the ropes. Nice body splash into the corner. Drops the legendary highest flyer in the game. Oh, but
yeah,
AR Fox kicks out at 2.
He's taking so much damage in this early portion of the fight, but nowhere near ready to call it a night just yet.
Double axe handle from Big Protein himself. CB Irish Swiss Fox. Oh, Fox manages to turn it into an attack, taking out the other 2 members of Shooter Society. Boot to CB to counter. Goes over, rolls forward, tags in Von LaFleur. Jumping clothesline doesn't take out CB. Second one doesn't either, but he'll duck the line. Ripcord, knee! With a jumping DDT and the kip up for a little extra flair!
LaFleur going up to the top rope. The rest of Shooter Society and friends just barely coming back up, and here's Grayson.
Grayson grabbing his foot. Von LaFleur kicking him off, but CB using that time to land a European uppercut. Man, take out Alexander Quinn. Ronnie Rockets. Oh, I think he's set him up for possibly a combo move. CB stepping up.
Oh!
Cannonball season!
And the kick comes in from Grayson, too. One of the highest impact moves here in the A4. Shooter Society special for sure.
Now, I understand you just had an impressive attack. It was cool looking. But CB4-3 going for the cocky pin.
Yeah.
Not smart. Maybe he hooked the legs. Maybe he put all his weight on him. Maybe that ends this match a second early.
Exactly, and that's exactly what happened with CB4-3 last week versus Vivian Cross. It was the arrogance. It was not getting the job done that cost him a victory that led us to tonight. I got to see, has CB4-3 learned his lesson? Certainly so far it seems he's not.
Oh, but Fox holding back Ronnie Rockets. Not enough. He still lands the splash. Nice drag.
Yeah, from the corner.
And now Ronnie put him in a sleeper hold. I mean, the power that's all in Shooter Society. Grayson Pierce, certified black belt. CB4-3, Big Protein. You see the muscles on muscles. And then Ronnie Rockets. I mean, it's definitely an uphill battle that AR Fox team's going to have to climb. But Grayson stopping the tag.
Yeah, bringing in Rockets to the Shooter Society is like basically giving the NFL champion the first pick in the draft. That's what this feels like, just adding power to power.
And they already had good teammates with the likes of JDR and, I hate to say it, Chainmail. Von LaFleur trying to reach for his partner, but CB assisted Grayson by holding him to get that extra leverage.
Yeah, and that's just what you get from the teamwork. Oh, LaFleur!
Suplex! And he manages to dodge. Beautiful work from LaFleur. I think CB hurt himself on the landing. Back elbow from LaFleur. Boot to CB. LaFleur crawling. Light at the end of the tunnel. And arms reach.
Oh,
nice
table
trip
top.
up. Alexander Quinn back in. Clothesline number 1. Clothesline number 2. Ducks the line. German suplex.
Alexandra going from starstruck to superstar here in the ring, putting the hurt down on the world champ.
Fireman's carry. What a Michinoku driver! Oh. But the champion kicks out at 2.
What a good sequence here from the rookies and Fox. Not enough, though, to put our world champion away. But I got to think with what we've seen so far, I can't imagine them being far from it.
Alexander Quinn has Grayson in her grasp. Hooks the arm. Grayson manages to get out. Super kick right on the chin. Oh, CB. Big ending cutter combo.
Yeah, LaFleur's up to his feet, though.
LaFleur ducks both lines. Catch super kick, sends it into CB. Nice Enziguri Pele kick.
Yeah, he's got the great combo. He catches the first kick, and that gives him the momentum for the second, and LaFlair could be going skyward.
He has the running start. Oh, but Rodney Rockets looking to intercept him, but LaFlair knocked him off with the forearm.
Not done yet.
Goes for a second time.
Oh!
Enziguri from out of nowhere. Grayson Pierce now has LaFlair in his grasp. Sends him into Rodney. Choke slam on the apron.
Here's
Oh,
Fox.
Fox going over the top rope. Tope Suicida.
And they may not be done just yet. Alexandra is up in the ring. She's going too.
Suicide dive, taking out everybody and their mama.
Even a referee can't believe that this six wrestler tag team match currently has no one in the ring as Grayson just barely limps back in. Alexandra,
I can't believe we're calling this match. Alexandra ducks the line, ducks it again. Oh! What the hell is even that? CB knocked her off the pin, make sure it's not possible. But Fox, nice boot to CB, takes him out. Fox checking on his student. That's the son of a good teacher right there.
Yeah, here's the wisdom potentially from the top of the food chain here in the WWA4.
Oh, Grayson, nice roundhouse to Fox, knocks him back. Super kick to Alexandra, knocks her back to the floor. Pop up, 3D!
And LaFlair's on the ropes.
Splash! But CB breaking it up by pushing Fox into Alexandra. Pin being broken up. Beautiful work by CB.
So much focus on to the champion, Grayson Pierce. They don't see the rest of the team. CB4, this is what the Shooter Society are. They may not be dominant every single moment, but they know when to make a statement, and they know when just that extra bit is required. Good move there from CB, saving his teammate. We'll have to see who's going to be able to get it back up to their feet to continue this one.
I know we talk about champion's advantage in certain matches, but definitely an advantage of having the titles. Some may look at it as a disadvantage, but that means all eyes on you, which allows your teammates to flourish. The CB package backbreaker into a deadlift. Sit out power bomb from Big Protein. And Fox, got her! DDT! Roundhouse kick for Grayson Pierce to AR Fox.
So close to clearing house there. Now with the champion in the corner.
Trying to go for a sunset flip, but Grayson turns into a pin, and he was on the middle rope.
Oh! With the leveraged pin, Grayson Pierce steals the victory. AR Fox, LaFlair, and Alexandra are none too happy about that, but at the end of the day, the Shooter Society get the job done again. It was a valiant effort from AR Fox and the new kids on the block here in the WWA4. But that just shows what comes with a champion's intuition, with a champion's experience. It is knowing how to get the win any way necessary. And while it is a devastating result for those in the ring right now, Alexandria, LaFlair, and Fox, it's clear their time will come. It wasn't tonight, but perhaps it could be next time here on WWA4 Thursday Night Live.
Introducing first.
And ladies and gentlemen, Herculon Rage an up-and-comer here at the WWA4. Unfortunately, was put into a very awkward situation last week with trying to team with A-Town and Hakeem Young. But tonight, ladies and gentlemen, Herculon is back in the A4 and in some one-on-one action. And ladies and gentlemen, you just saw the fox out here, but we're going to another fairy tale. This time, the big bad wolf is here in the A4. We mentioned before that Herculon Rage was itching to get back to some singles action here in the A4. No teammates essentially to hold him back. I don't know if this is what he signed up for. Tyler Stevens putting on a bit of a show. The big bad wolf here to play.
So what I missed?
Just two very large gentlemen out coming out here looking to go to war potentially. Mentioned Herculon Rage was in an unfortunate situation last week, having to team with A-Town and Hakeem Young. Didn't quite go very well for him. Was itching to get back to some singles action and maybe biting off a little bit more that he can chew here in Tyler Stevens, the big bad wolf.
Big bad pretty boy. But good try. Good
Thank
try.
you.
I know.
We're still working here.
We're giving you grace. But no, the wall, Tyler Stevens, I mean, he is truly a A4 favorite. I mean, one of the best wrestlers I've ever seen work from here to actually to anywhere you can find him in the middle of a squared circle.
Tyler Stevens seemingly giving Herculon Rage some props.
But now they're going for a test of strength here. I mean, this is what happens when you got big, meaty men slapping meat in the middle of this ring. They're going to want to go for that power, that test of strength. And right now, Herculon may be winning, but no, Tyler Stevens managing to turn it. Oh, wait, Herculon kind of edging it a little bit. Oh, he might be looking to win it. This might be the first time I've ever seen Tyler Stevens lose a battle of strength, but no, he gets to his feet, stomps on the toes, and it has a nice headlock in, tight. As one Nacho Libre would say, anaconda squeeze. And now Herculon tries to throw Tyler off, but Tyler Stevens holding it very, very well.
Yeah, like you said, used to using the strength, just taking control of the match. And I got to say, for Herculon Rage, it's not very often that we see him being handled like this. Maybe not for long.
Oh, shoulder tackles. Not knocking each other down. Tyler Stevens knocks Herculon back, but Herculon knocks Tyler back. Ducks the line. Herculon with a nice right hand, multiple right jabs. Nice clothesline. Says Tyler Stevens over the top rope.
Yeah, sends him
And
over.
look about Herculon. He's got power, but he's also got speed and agility. Herculon Rage taking flight. Front flip over the top rope.
Yeah, Herculon is never afraid to let himself be fueled by the rage, and that time catapulting him through the ropes, over the ropes rather. But Rage has got to get him back in the ring.
I mean, look, there's a reason they call him Fury Incarnate, because this man just screams anger, power, every word to define chaos. You will see Herculon Rage there. Oh, but Herculon too distracted with the crowd. Tyler Stevens taking advantage. Beautiful hot shot.
Yeah, that's the problem. Sometimes Rage will blind you.
Apron. Suplex. Goes for the cover. And Herculon kicks out at dose.
Not even hooking the legs. That's a little bit of disrespect there from Tyler Stevens, who's quite clearly playing a few mind games with the Rage machine here in the A4.
Well, I think that might be something I might have to educate you on when it comes to Tyler Stevens. I mean, he truly believes in, dare I might say, I might believe, that there ain't nobody greater than this man. I mean, this man is really a giant. He's killed people little to him. And even as a giant, he's also a giant slayer. Tyler Stevens has the accolades to back it up. Herculon Rage, he's still young. He's very new when it comes to this. But with that being said, Herculon Rage putting on impressive showings
Fighting
week
out of
in
the
and week
corner.
out. Even when he loses, Herculon Rage manages to put on performance of the night.
Yeah, I can't say I've ever seen Herculon Rage really go down without a fight.
Tilt-a-whirl slam from the wall. But Herculon Rage kicks out.
Persistence. Persistence is certainly an attribute I would.
Tyler Stevens pulling a Killmonger saying, is this your guy? Is this really who you cheer for?
I left, and this is who you replace me with? I don't think so. You are not the upgrade. You are the knockoff.
Ooh, Herculon not liking any of that smack talk. Right hand. Oh, both of them just exchanging blows. Herculon getting a majority of them.
I don't know if it's a wise move from Tyler Stevens to be winding Herculon Rage up like that. That T-shirt isn't just what he found lying around the house. There's a reason why.
Oh, Tyler Stevens hanging him on the top rope by the midsection.
Yeah, the bigger they are, the harder they fall. And when you got so much man there and you just drop him on the rope, it hurts even more than if you drop a little guy through it. Herculon Rage is certainly going to be feeling that one in the core too.
Now Tyler Stevens, look, he'll start a job, he'll finish a job, and he'll talk smack in the middle of it. But that's the thing. When Tyler Stevens talks, he can back it up.
Yeah.
Anybody else is arguable. Herculon looking to prove he's one of those guys that can truly talk the talk and walk the walk. Nice right hand, cocked back. Beautiful chop from Herculon. Right hand, chop, going. Oh, sticking with the rights. But Tyler Stevens, beautiful knee lift to the midsection.
A good way to put a stop to that.
Oh, no. Powers him up for a sit-out power bomb. That might be the end of Herculon. No. I want to say Herculon kicked it out like one. Double clothesline, both men going down.
I'm pretty sure you could have seen that last one on the Richter scale with both men going through the ring like that. First time I think we've really seen Tyler Stevens on his back here.
The clotheslines have hit the stream. And now both of these men struggling to get up. Herculon managed to get to his knee. I think he seemed more okay at it too, but Tyler Stevens popping up almost like Undertaker has actually kind of scared the
like a
bejesus
man
out of him.
possessed.
And these men now exchanging strikes, a dialogue of blows, a conversation of punches. And right now Herculon trying to turn the dialogue into a monologue. But Tyler Stevens, I'll try to get it. Oh, nice shot from Herculon with the right hand. Multiple of them, in fact, hits the ropes. Oh, tries to get that clothesline, but Tyler Stevens powers through like the big man he is, like the wall he is. Herculon ripcord. Oh, try to go for that lariat, but no, Tyler Stevens, he eats those for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Yeah, and you have to see that Herculon Rage is going to have to pull out something new. He's not used to fighting this kind of wrestler.
And Herculon calling for that corner clothesline. Irish whip. Nice body splash. Hits the ropes, and Herculon. Oh! Takes it into the corner. Barely nicked the ref. Luckily, Ref John Ellington is still up. He's still alive. And Tyler Stevens sitting him back into the post.
If I didn't know better, I would say Tyler Stevens was trying to get the ref out of here. And I shudder at the thought of what happens if there's no ref in this fight.
Oh, schoolboy pin. But Herculon Rage kicks out at two. Oh, yeah, no, if IHOP goes down, we're all screwed. We all become witnesses. He starts getting weapons, and I don't even want to think about it.
No, this is enough carnage. I don't even want to think about what happened if there was a chair in there as well.
Oh, easy fireman's carry for Tyler Stevens, but Herculon fighting out with those back elbows. Ducks the line, pushes him off. Spear! Uno, dos!
Oh.
Not enough for the victory right there from Herculon. Now with that, look, we have talked about the accolades of Tyler Stevens. We have talked about the recent journey that Herculon has begun to become one of the greatest, not only here at the A4, but of all time.
We said Rage was going to have to do something different. He can't just go through with raw strength. He might need some high-risk, high-reward offense, and he's going to the top rope.
He might be looking for that moonsault that Van Gogh taught him.
Oh!
Doesn't get it. Tyler Stevens, big boot. Herculon could have made a name for himself. He could have beaten a guy with
Tyler's
the reputation like Tyler Stevens, but Tyler Stevens looking to prove he is who he is, and that the wall will not be taken down, and that's the end of that.
It was a solid effort for Herculon Rage, but Tyler Stevens just in control here tonight and was not letting this job go unfinished. Again, continuing the storylines tonight. Old versus new. And once again, the new comes up just short. Herculon Rage. Again, you could see he was adapting as the night went on, but was unfortunately not enough to take the win tonight. Still got a little bit more to go before he's the man on top.
If you've been enjoying the show so far, can I get a hell yeah? This next match is scheduled for one fall. Introduce it first.
And ladies and gentlemen, the War Beast is back in the house, Rave. And I do not covet whoever has to come out and fight that beast of a man. And ladies and gentlemen, the arguable number one contender for the Internet Championship, currently held, of course, by AWOL, it's Chuck Redfield. And I was going to mention tonight if we'd see an appearance from AWOL, certainly a champion who likes to get into the head of his opponents, a bit of a strategist like that, and he's found himself a nice comfy seat at ringside.
Now, with that being said, as I tell every new wrestling fan who likes to come to an A4 show for the first time, I told him, do not sit front row. Do not sit where you could get hit from maybe a dive or something like that. So if I were the champion AWOL, I wouldn't get exactly too comfortable.
Yeah, that is and that's a smart move, I'd say, from our Internet champion. Knows we can't cut the mic if he's not using a mic.
Look, this is one of those things where Chuck has Ace Diamond on his side. That automatically kind of makes this a kind of 2v1. But then now you have AWOL distracting Chuck. It's like a 2v2. It's like not handicap. Almost kind of like a tag match of sorts.
Yeah,
mentally
ladies
speaking.
and gentlemen, just to paint the picture, our Internet champion is taking a very leisurely seat at ringside. Is I'd say a little bit distracting, but hopefully he's in for a good show.
Is that some Chinese food? Oh, Rave slamming the leader of the Redfield Army.
Yeah, leader of the Redfield Army, and of course, member of the somewhat newly founded Atlanta City Saints.
I'm going to call it elbow tie with the War Beast Rave, but Rave showing that he always wins the power game when he steps in the ring. And so that's the thing with Chuck. Chuck is going to have to win with speed, agility, and also IQ. In the crowd, telling AWOL to shut the F up. I like to think we are a PG place of work. Chuck getting control of the back, but now it's Rave who gets control of the back. Oh, and Chuck turning that slam into an arm drag. And now the crowd saying, F you, AWOL. I don't know about you. I'm not exactly disagreeing with that statement.
I mean, I got to say, that a little bit of a lack of respect from the A4 crowd here tonight. That man is as innovative as he may be, is your Internet champion, so I think some amount of respect is required here.
Speaking of innovative, beautiful slam. I mean, Chuck Redfield with some innovative offense. I mean, first of all, he threw combos, whether it's punches, kicks, knees. I mean, he truly had it all there. And then going behind and slamming the opponent from his head and sitting it out. Beautiful work, but Rave now turning Chuck's momentum against him and making sure he eats the top rope. And now landing a European uppercut with the snapmare. Rave hits the ropes and gets a nice sliding European uppercut, goes for the cover. But the badass from Bash Street, Chuck Redfield, kicks out at 2.
Yeah, and this is really going to be a test for Chuck, whether or not he is championship material. If you want to be a champion, you can't just win. You have to win against all odds. And honestly, I think that's just a good champion, making sure the challenge is worthy.
And, you know, right next to me is A-Town's very own Supreme. And I got to ask you, Supreme, since you are here, you know, what do you think of a guy like Chuck Redfield? I know you've had battles. I know you've seen Rave, but I've never heard your opinion on Chuck before.
He's sorry.
You say he's sorry?
He's sorry.
That's crazy.
He don't practice enough.
Yeah, I got to say, Chuck.
Look at somebody like me. The stories go to.
Whoa. And now Rave stomping on that left leg of Chuck Redfield. That left knee now has a bullseye on it until the bell rings.
Yeah, I got to tell you, Rave does not earn the War Beast nickname by coincidence. When he smells blood, when he sees any weakness in the opposition, he's a beast. He's just going to keep going.
I was going to say, do you see the claw marks on his outfit? You know why he has those there? Because a tiger ambushed him, and he killed the tiger on the spot.
I feel sorry for the tiger, honestly.
But Chuck Redfield making it to the bottom rope, able to break the submission hold that Chuck had. But I think the damage to the left leg has already been done. If I were Chuck, I would call it quits. But then again, I'm not Chuck. If anything, Chuck is a better man than me.
I am glad I'm not Chuck. Chuck has been calling people out left and right. A few weeks ago, it was the Fay Area Militia where he got, you know, they had to stop the match. Now he's up against Warrior. This is potentially a wrestler who does not know when to stop.
Backdrop suplex from Rave. Goes for the cover on Rave. Or excuse me, goes for the cover on Chuck, but Chuck kicks out at it too. Man, all this action is scrambling in my brain. But that's the one thing I love about Chuck. Whether he knows when an opponent is out of his league, when it's miles above him, he will still take on the challenge, and he will surprise not only his opponents, but the fans here.
He may not have the moveset of a champion just yet, but he's got the mindset of one so far. He refuses to back down from any challenge, but he's got to remember, here in the A4, it's not a battle, it is a war you're fighting if you want to hoist a belt, and who would possibly know that better than the War Beast?
Well, look, this is not a prediction. This is a spoiler. Chuck Redfield will one day become champion. That I promise you. But he is still young. He still has much to learn. And Rave looking to teach him a lesson. First lesson, don't have legs. Because you have legs, guess what? They're going to get taken out.
Yeah, he's got a lot of them, too. I mean, we see wrestlers of all different shapes and sizes coming in here. Redfield, certainly, it's not exactly the Herculon versus the last match we just saw. It is not Herculon versus Tyler. A little bit of a weight discrepancy here, so you're going to have to get creative with your offense, get high risk, get technical on your opponent.
Oh, and Chuck going for fireman's carry. He's showing he can do the strength. Oh, try to go for a GTS, couldn't get it. Oh! And another backdrop suplex from the War Beast Rave.
Yeah, we've talked so much about Chuck Redfield, but remember, Rave
dragging him to the center of the ring. Remember, kind of forgot what match it happened, but there was an instance. I want to say it was during the Crush match where the opponent wasn't dragged to the middle of the rope.
Yep.
And guess what? He put the foot there and he was able to escape. But Rave doing the veteran smart thing, dragging his opponent in the middle of the ring, so there is no rope break.
It's it's dotting your I's and crossing your T's. It's the fundamentals that can really make the superstar here in the A4 on Thursday Night Live. And yeah, like we said, if there's nothing else you can say about Chuck Redfield, is that he is persistent. So you do have to go the distance, do your due diligence if you want to put him away.
Rave having Chuck in the corner, beautiful chop. Rave running start, gets head first into a boot from Chuck. Chuck, double boots to the gut. Nice agility. Beautiful high knee from Chuck Redfield. The badass from Bass Street, the leader of the Redfield Army, descends, flying clothesline.
Going in the corner. Is he calling for it?
Rolls forward. Flatliner. Kicks out at two. Chuck Redfield almost put him away with a move that a former champion of ours uses, one Keelan Cole. You got to wonder if that's a shot.
It's certainly something. And I do want to say also thank you again to our champion ringside, helping the ref out, reminding him that he did in fact kick out at two. I don't know where the WWA4 would be without him.
Ripcord. Gets turned into a Uranagi counter from Rave. That might be it. No.
I don't know who can't believe it more, the ref War Beast or AWOL.
Another person that might not be able to believe it, AWOL. AWOL telling Rave, giving him commands. Oh, Rave go for that angle slam, but Chuck lands on his feet. Ripcord. Discus lariat. Only knocks Rave back. Spear! Spear! That might be it. 1, 2. Rave managed to kick out at 2. How? I have no earthly idea. Chuck Redfield gets on to his feet.
Calling for, I think, the go to sleep here.
I mean, it is about to be 9 o'clock. Nice forearm from Chuck. Gets a second. Chop. Third forearm. Chop. Irish whips. Chuck Redfield in pursuit. Tries to go for that big boot of the corner, but Rave catches him. Has that right leg. Kicks right under it. Angle. Slam!
That's a big one. That could be it.
And Chuck is going to sleep. No!
Ooh.
Chuck Redfield with the resiliency, I don't even know where he got it from. And AWOL having to come to ringside saying, Rave, if you don't finish this right now, we're going to have some problems.
Yeah, almost got out of his
nice
seat there.
flatliner into the middle rope.
Ooh!
Got that last shot. But Rave smartly rolls out the ring. I mean, hey, you can't get pinned on the outside of the ring.
No, you cannot.
Now again, like we had talked about previously, nobody wants to win with, his opponent being outside the ring. So Chuck is obviously going to go after his opponent.
Yeah, but which opponent is he going to go after? AWOL here on the side of the ring.
AWOL and Chuck going face to face. Oh, and Chuck throwing water back at the champion.
Disrespectful. You have to show some courtesy to your champion like that. I don't know if AWOL's just going to take that.
Chuck not showing courtesy to any damn body as he slams Rave's head into the apron. And now Chuck Redfield looking to finish the War Beast. 1, 2. Chuck Redfield does not, I repeat, does not secure the win as Rave kicks out at 2.
And it feels like a handicap match in there, as we finally find the words, because even though AWOL has not physically gotten involved in the match, it feels like Chuck is fighting a two-front battle right now. And it is hard enough to take the War Beast in a one-on-one, let alone in what's basically a two-on-one.
Rave deadlifts him up. Oh, Chuck manages to land on his feet. So that's an arm hook. What's he thinking here? Super kick to the back of the leg. And now Chuck. Boom!
Oh, off with his head.
Off with his head. Chuck Redfield kills the War Beast Rave.
Oh, but AWOL's not happy with this. He's immediately attacking Chuck with the title. Not going to stand for disrespect anymore.
And Ace Diamond coming to the aid. Like I said earlier, this felt like a handicap, but then quickly turned 2-on-2. But now AWOL taking out Ace Diamond, and now going back to Chuck.
Yeah, AWOL letting Chuck know exactly what he thinks of him. Taking the shirt off, attempting to take the shirt off.
And Rave saying, screw this crap, I'm out. Oh, Jesus.
Into the ropes there. Ace Diamond already knocked by the wayside.
We might have to activate the A4 concussion protocol for Chuck Redfield.
For concussion, I'm worried about just everything attached to him.
What's AWOL thinking here? Power proposition.
Oh!
Onto the apron. Shoulder blades meeting metal and wood.
Oh, how much more can Chuck Redfield take? AWOL, he is turned on tonight. He is ready to put the beat down. What does he have? Is he hitting with the chair? Oh, he's in with the pipe.
Oh, he's choking him out with it. AWOL choking him out, slapping him with that pipe, and then blowing his back out by power bombing him onto the apron. AWOL looking for something
the cone.
devilish. Now taking the traffic cone and throwing it at Chuck. AWOL is unhinged. That's the only word I can use to describe AWOL's actions. Those are into the post of the other ring we have.
Absolute bloodshed here in the A4, ladies and gentlemen. This is more than just a title match. This is more than a rivalry. This is a blood feud. Oh, stop into the concrete. Oh, Chuck Redfield absolutely explodes through the floor.
Super face crater from AWOL. I don't even want to say it ends Chuck Redfield's night. I want to dare say it ends his career.
I think that's what AOL is looking for. He doesn't want to beat Chuck Redfield. He wants to end.
Not my champion, let me tell you that.
Hey, sometimes it takes a killer instinct to be a champion. And if there's one thing that AWOL has shown tonight, he has often shied away from combat before. He's found, let's say, innovative ways to retain his title. It's showing the only way he is going to defeat Chuck Redfield is by going directly through him. This is not a match that can be, this is not a feud that can be concluded in a normal match, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to take something above and beyond to sate these two men's bloodlust. Chuck Redfield, he's not even being brought out through the tunnel. He's brought out through the back. He might need an ambulance after what AWOL just did to him. Yeah, moment of respect for the referee. Honestly, with how often we go through them here in the A4, it's warranted. Grayson Pierce doesn't appreciate him. And ladies and gentlemen, it is a historic night in the A4 as Big H returns to the ring. We thought we saw the big boys out here earlier, but ladies and gentlemen, that was just the appetizer. Here, right now, this is the main course. And the only opponent we could find for Big H, ladies and gentlemen, was the Big Bad Wolf. It's a big night here in the WWA4. Big Stevie on the mic, Big H and Big Bad Wolf in the ring. Do want to correct an earlier statement. I incorrectly identified Tyler Stevens as Big Bad Wolf. I do want to clarify that partially because these men deserve our respect and Big Bad Wolf deserves the title. And also, I don't want them coming after me after the match. So I'd like to fight and stay in there.
I was going to say,
that's for my personal safety.
Look, I've suffered that many times from many different people. I'm so glad you're learning this lesson now.
Oh, yeah.
You're ahead. But wearing the black and yellow, so I don't know why my brain's going slow. Black and yellow is Big H, and in the blue and black, we got the Big Bad Wolf.
Yeah, it's been a while since we've seen Big H here in action at the A4 here on Thursday Night Live. Certainly making for some big cinema here tonight.
Well, look, he's been on this journey to learn how to count to 5. He can only count to 4, and he has been grinding, trying to learn what it means to get to number 5.
Yeah, long term, getting number 5 is big, but tonight all you need to do is get to 3 if you can.
And like we saw with the Herculon match against Tyler Stevens, this will be a powerhouse versus powerhouse, strength on strength right now. Big, meaty men slapping meat.
There is no lack of muscle in the ring here tonight.
Collar elbow tie up again. At least two. I was going to say coming to a standstill, but no. Big Bad Wolf getting tossed around.
That is not a feeling Big Bad Wolf is used to. The big in his name, ladies and gentlemen, is not just for show. Often tends to be one of the powerhouses in the ring. Just like with the Herculon versus Tyler Stevens match, gonna have to find a different way if he wants to find a way through Big H. Use somebody against him, that's smart.
And I mean, that description you just said of the word big, I mean, that applies to both. And, you know, joining us right here, we got Ref John Ellington, a.k.a. IHOP here at the 4. Ref John, what do we think about this matchup as of right now?
As of right now, it's looking decent. I'm going to be fair. I just joined commentary, so I haven't seen much. But right now, it's looking pretty solid, pretty technical right now. This is what I expect from this match. Technical, ground-based, ground and pound. That's what I expect.
And then one last question I do want to ask you. Do you have possibly any updates on Chuck Redfield?
Right now, he's gone through concussion protocol. He took a pretty gnarly spill over there on the concrete. Right now, just say good things. Just say good things.
Thank you so much, Ref John Ellington. You are always a pleasure to talk to and also to watch Ref in the ring.
Appreciate you.
But now, Big Bad Wolf taking a little, what's the word? A little bit of a reprieve, if you will.
Yeah.
A strategic, strategic breathing.
Maybe a little stroll around the A4.
Yeah. You know, it's been a long day. My dictionary, my brain is cut in half, but, you know, we'll get there. But
Yeah,
Big H grabbing him, but Big Bad Wolf countering with the hot shot.
God, and just look at the way Big H moves. There is just so much momentum behind every single movement.
Man, you talk about how Big H was. Let's talk about how Big Bad Wolf moved. A tope atomico from a man of that size, you rarely see that.
You certainly do not. And what goes up must come down. Big Bad Wolf.
Nice knee to
Putting
the
her
side of Big H. And now splash onto the back, trying to break his spine in half. Gets another one.
He's just going to work. It's like he's chopping lumber right now. He's not getting through just yet because that is a lot of H to cut through if you want to find the pin at this point. Looks for the submission.
I'll give you $20 to take those 3 splashes right now.
That wouldn't cover the medical bill afterwards. What are you talking about?
And even continuing the damage on the back with not 1, not 2. I thought he was going for a 3rd elbow drop, but no, he finishes off with another splash to the back. And Big H managing to still move, and he uses that movement to kick out.
Yeah.
Although I will say he might be on crutches later. We shall see.
Yeah, Big H has been coming off of injury here. Really trying to protect that knee. We'll see if it holds up tonight. This is, once again, a very welcomed homecoming from Big H.
But Big Bad Wolf looking to show him that, you may be trying to achieve a homecoming, cool for you, but this is my house.
Yeah.
I'll be rocking here while you've been doing whatever you've been doing, learning how to count to 5.
Yeah, it's a good story, but all that matters is what happens in the ring.
Nice kick to gut from the Big Bad Wolf. Gets a second one. Gets the triad. I would say, for a second, I thought that 3rd stomp was looking a little below the belt there. Oh, same thing with that punch. I don't know. Oh, elbow drop from Big Bad Wolf. Man, Big H is taking a beating right now.
Yeah, he can give a lot of punishment, but he can take a lot as well. Big Bad Wolf's going to have to rely on the ferociousness. Maybe go beast mode a little bit. And speaking of which, no sane man goes to the top rope against Big H, I'll tell you that.
Big H getting to his senses, getting to his feet. Oh,
And that's why.
He's got the guzzle. Super choke slam. Even almost knocking out the ref out the ring. And Big H, look, I was about to say for a minute, I thought he was suffering from ring rust. But no, he took advantage of Big Bad Wolf's attention being on the crowd and said, you know what, let me just hit a super choke slam. Why not?
Yeah, just casually so. It's almost like a kaiju anime. It's like you got Big Bad Wolf, the kaiju coming in, and then the giant mech of Big H is these huge movements. They may not look fast, but boy, do they take a punch.
Oh, do you and me have a conversation about anime later? But in the
yes,
meantime, Big H, nice clothesline of Big Bad Wolf. Turns around, gives him a second one. Are we going to see 3rd maybe? No, he ducks the line of Big Bad Wolf, and Big H got him. Belly to belly suplex.
Yeah, big move there from Big H. I don't know if it's enough. Doesn't hook the legs.
Oh, but Big Bad Wolf kicks out at the last second. I will say, normally I agree with you. Maybe Big H should have hooked the legs. But when it comes to big boys, I mean, you got a lot of surface area. You got a lot of mass, right? So I think even
It's about that leverage. Yeah.
you know what I think it was? I think if it was on any different opponent, maybe somebody a lighter or a smaller stature, maybe that would have worked.
I think I remember my physics class. Give me a Big H long enough and I can pin the world. I think that's what the saying is, but there's certainly a lot of Big H to work with there.
And Big H, Big Bad Wolf, slowly getting to their feet.
Break in the eyes.
Moves the ref out the way. Nice stomp. Look, we've seen many kinds of stomps today, like from curb stomps and all that stuff, and the opponent's usually lower. But the beautiful thing about Big Bad Wolf, he is so big that he can jump a little bit and stomp an opponent while standing. Let's go to the top rope.
Oh!
Nice splash! And nice enough to secure the win.
And it may not be the full moon, but it is the full count for the Big Bad Wolf. Reminds the A4 universe. Disrespect to his opponent, but Big Bad Wolf doesn't care. Forget your homecoming. This is my ring, is the message delivered from the Big Bad Wolf. And it may take more than one referee to get Big H there back into the back, but Big Bad Wolf making a statement here tonight on the WWA4 Thursday Night Live. But ladies and gentlemen, action isn't over just yet. We got more Thursday Night action coming up right now.
If you love Big H, can I get a hell yeah? And our next match, scheduled for one fall. Introducing first. And making his way to the ring, Big O!
After that battle of giants, the O coming here ringside. Looking to make a mark here tonight on Thursday Night Live. Up against a veteran, though. See how he holds up. Not his first time out to the ring here tonight, but is the first as a competitor. Ace Diamond of the newly formed Atlanta City Saints. Is that Chuck Redfield? How on earth is that man upright? But, well, persistence is certainly one of his attributes. And apparently not even a all-out assault in the hands of the Internet Champion will keep him away from supporting his fellow teammate. And that, of course, ladies and gentlemen, Ace Diamond in one fall singles action here tonight, live on Thursday night. Did I just see Chuck Redfield walk by?
Yes. So one thing I saw while I was ring announcing, by the way, whoever, sorry, let me say this. I don't know who that ring announcer was, but he looked very handsome. He sounded really good.
Dashing.
But while I was over there, looking at the ring announcer, I did see Chuck Redfield talking to the refs.
Do we have a necromancer here? How is he walking?
I don't know, but it might be a thing where he might have bribed the ref. We don't know. Look, if Ace Diamond's win, we may know why. Maybe we know how the Atlanta City Saints now operate.
Honestly, if Chuck Redfield can express that he would like to bribe somebody in the state he is in, let him. Absolutely let him. But enough about Chuck. He's not in this match.
Now we got the O going against Ace Diamond. Now Theo showing that that mat prowess. I mean, beautiful work from this young man. But of course, Mr. Two Strip Clubs is called Mr. Two Strip Clubs for a reason. Because he gonna whip some behinds right now, and he might be looking to whip up VO. Oh, and Theo being a little disrespectful. Me personally, I don't know about you. I don't know about everybody else. Me personally,
Yeah.
I wouldn't let that slide. That's just me.
I mean, I got to respect Ace Diamond. Not really taking it. He's laughing it off. He knows that there is very little that VO can do to get in his head. And that's what you want to see out of Diamond. You want to be tough. You want to be impervious. You want to take no shit from anybody. And he's going to settle it, and he's going to get revenge. He's going to do so in the ring.
I mean, he's trying to yank that left arm out of socket, and now using that left arm to take control of the back, transitions into a fire miscarry takeover. Beautiful work, and now going for the pin. Theo manages to kick out at 2. Oh, and now just return in full from the Diamond Standard. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Ace Diamond.
Well, goes around, comes around. Battle of the minds, but now back to the battle. Some punches.
Good right hand from VO. Now looking for a chop.
Woo!
Irish whip countered by Ace Diamond. Drop down. Leapfrog. A nice headlock takeover from Mr. Two Strip Clubs. Goes for the pin. Kicks out 2.
Yeah, confidence. Confidence certainly going to be king in this match. Ace Diamond with no shortage of it.
Ace Diamond going up and over. And another headlock takeover. I mean, taking advantage of the rookie and baiting him into that corner to get the headlock takeover. And now Ace Diamond looking for some springboard moves. And a springboard headlock takeover. I mean, when I tell you the king of fundamentals, Ace Diamond is.
Yeah, confidence is king, but maybe a little too confident. Goes for 3 pins, and it is cleared. Theo is nowhere near out of this match. Certainly, great offense from Ace Diamond, but still got a lot left to do. At the vet is going to pull a victory here tonight.
Oh, and Ace Diamond pulling a quote from one Steve Rogers saying he could do this all day.
What's next? On your left, we'll have to see, but
oh, speaking of left, Ace Diamond trying to hit with rights and lefts, but VO, holy crap! Leg lariat after that handspring counter is insane.
the fundamentals might not quite be there from Theo, as it looked like Ace Diamond was disappointed with the lockup, but it is the innovation that comes through. Fights back against the disrespect out of Ace with some high-powered footwork.
I mean, that's the thing about VO, and not just VO. All of the young people we have seen from people like VO, Alexandra Quinn, or even Von LaFleur. I mean, this new generation is coming up with moves that none of us have ever seen.
If there's one thing I know about the A-Forward, about just everyone we got here, it's never about the old ways. It is about finding something new, finding the new way to get on top.
But sometimes a good old-fashioned suplex is good enough.
Sometimes oldies are goodies. Sometimes the classics do hit.
And a tope atomico hit right on the spot, like Taco Bell at 11:30.
I'd say it's less of replacing, it's more of remixing. I think that's something that the A4 can quite get behind. It's certainly something that lives up to the reputation of Atlanta. Oh, big leg drop.
Rolling Thunder style, goes for the cover. The Ace Diamond kicks out of VO cover. I almost got two of our.
I was really worried for your well-being there.
Oh, I almost got two of our young stars mixed up there. Almost talked about a well-known comedian for a second. But now VO getting a nice little sleeper hold on Ace Diamond. Ace Diamond might be going night-night here.
Yeah, remember, with Chuck Redfield indisposed, he's not here at ringside to help out his teammates. So it is Ace Diamond and Ace Diamond alone. So he's got to find a way to break this hold.
I think Theo has got it in tight. Ace Diamond, he either needs to work back to his feet and manage to get out of it, or he needs to get to one of these ropes.
He's so close yet so far. I'd say probably just another foot or two and he'd be on the rope, but working his way up.
Throwing strikes at the mixed session. Beautiful work from Ace Diamond. He hits the ropes. Oh, Theo. Oh! Spine buster!
Puts him through the ring, but will it be enough?
Ace Diamond kicks at two. Man, Theo almost won off of busting his spine. It's crazy.
No, that's what you have to have here in the A4. You can't just have, the consistent light attacks. You got to have a showstopper. You got to have something to put your opponent, like we just said, through the ring. And certainly, VO is showcasing what he's got in the arsenal here. But he's going to need more to put down Ace Diamond.
Now, one thing I love about him working the sleeper hold, I mean, he's trying to drain the life, the air
It's
out
smart.
of Ace Diamond. And Ace Diamond is known for his high speed, especially paired with those amazing strikes of his. If he can slow Ace Diamond down, which by the looks of it, it may not work because he's hitting a jawbreaker. But if D.O. can succeed, he could get the win here tonight.
He may be stumbling, but it doesn't need to be pretty. It just needs to work, just like that elbow.
Ace Diamond kind of off his rocker, but manages to kick Theo off his. Nice flying clothesline. Sling blade. And Ace Diamond showing everybody why he is the Diamond Standard. Because if you want to show that you are the best of the best, you got to go through him. Spins him. Try to maybe go for that exploder suplex. He gets a picture perfect high knee. Into a spine buster. Going tit for tat. But not enough for the win.
And that right there, that is the difference between a rookie and a vet. A well-trained rookie here at the A4, they can hit their moves, they can hit their offense when they are fresh at 100%. A veteran can do it when there's just the slimmest margin in the tank. It doesn't matter. He's still got everything he needs.
Ace Diamond double palm strike to the midsection. Now trying to hook the arms for the butterfly. But Theo gets caught with the up kick.
Kick to the midsection.
With Theo, trying to sunset flip. Penny gets it. Ace Diamond counters, and now he has his own leverage for a pin, but doesn't get it. Ace Diamond stacking it. But Theo manages the flip, but now he's got the pin. And these two going monkey see, monkey do when it comes to these pins. Ace Diamond kind of that clothesline into a backslide. The pins keep on going, but the match is still going.
Yeah, just trying anything at this point. Just hit them with the pin, see if it's enough, but so far neither other man's been able to be held down.
Getting the pin, but not getting the victory. Double clothesline. And now both Ace Diamond and VO are down. And now this is the moment of the match where ref John Ellington starts the count.
Yeah, we heard a few things from him lately, but we're going to be hearing the count now. If either man cannot make the 10 count, they will be disqualified is not the right word, but they will lose. They can be counted out here in the A4.
I would dare say it's a draw.
Well, if one of them gets up, but yes, both of them get up. And I got to tell you, I don't think either man in this ring would be happy with the draw.
VO getting to his knee first. Ace Diamond following suit. VO with a beautiful right hand. Ace Diamond, one of his own. VO, Ace Diamond. VO, Ace Diamond. Ace Diamond gets multiple of them. Irish whip. Gets countered. Kick to the gut. Cutter!
What a big move, but you can see how tired both these men are. Very slow to go for the pin and very close to that rope. I don't think Diamond's out yet.
And Ace Diamond, man, I should call you an oracle because you saw the future. I mean, you literally predicted that Ace Diamond was too close and got his foot on the rope, and guess what? He did just that.
I didn't see the future. I trust in Ace Diamond. That's a wrestler who knows how it's done, and when you give him the opportunity to break a count like that, he's going to take it.
VO mocking the crowd a little bit, saying, if you want to cheer him, go ahead, but you about to die.
He's going to the top rope, but just look at everyone's movements in the ring right now. It feels like every single punch, every single blow, every single rope climb could be their last of the night.
What's Theo thinking here? Theo, took over elbow drop by Ace Diamond.
Just took so
Took
long.
advantage. Oh, what the hell? That right arm was like a speeding bullet. Wins with a knockout punch.
Big win here from Ace Diamond, continuing to show that the veterans still got it here in the A4. Ace Diamond at the end there looking like a man possessed. Theo got close, but just took so long, was so tired after that match. Got to the top ropes, but he went up, but he did not come down well. Big win for Ace Diamond. Also, kind of a rare win. We haven't yet seen too many of the Atlantic City Saints leave their mark here on the A4 with victories. Could be the beginning of something special for them, but tonight is definitely Ace Diamond's night.
Hey, looks like I might have to spell it out for him again, because it seems like somebody raised the star. I had to raise the bar. And then you went to the race. Hey, tell him, turn it on.
We heard a few things from this man earlier tonight on commentary, but now the time for talk is over. The time for action is now. A-Town coming out to the ring for some singles one fall action. Last time we saw A-Town in action, of course, was the six-man tag team, partnering Herculon and Hakeem Young. Didn't quite go well for them, as I'd say it was more of a 2-on-1-on-3, but back in singles action here tonight. It is up to A-Town and A-Town alone to see who's going to come out supreme. A-Town Supreme, some choice words back and forth with some fans in the crowd. Hopefully they won't distract him too much. Malcolm making his way to the ringside. Not too long ago, actually, was challenging for the World Heavyweight title. That, of course, was unsuccessful, but Malcolm's getting right back on that horse and resuming the climb to the top. But if he wants to continue that climb right back up the ladder here in WWA4, I gotta say, A-Town is a hell of a rung.
Look, Stevie, first of all, two things. Number one.
School me, hit me.
Oh, hold on. We got a word from Ref John.
I think we had an
Ellington
official statement.
Okay, let me see that for a second. So, this is Redfield Ellington, senior official at the Ford, and I just want to commend Chase, the ref, in the purple pants right now. He has been holding it down for the past couple of weeks while I've not been here due to personal reasons. But he's been doing an amazing job along with two others. But tonight, I wanted to give him two good matches. Specifically this one. He has personal ties to this match. But I think I just wanted to give him this match because he deserves it. He's been working his butt off and holding it down while I was gone. But now I'm back. So I think if he does well, this is the WWA4 where the best train, right?
Yeah, it's certainly true.
So, as long as he's good for it, I'm good with sharing duties. So, that's all I want to say.
I'd say a good reminder here in the A4, it's not just the wrestlers in the rings, ladies and gentlemen. Everyone here looking to come to develop to the top of their game.
And that's Supreme with a nice, tight headlock. Look, like I mentioned earlier, I too have personal ties to this man. I mean, Supreme, that's my boy. Once upon a time, I managed the group he was in called Urban Legends, and that leads to my point number two. He cut a promo. The correct way is A-Town's very own Supreme. All right, let's get this man's name correct. Let's put respect on the name. And let's put respect on him because that shoulder tackle, I mean, he built like that. That is that boy right there.
Yeah, A-Town certainly establishing some dominance early in the match versus Malcolm.
But Malcolm Marks, I mean,
Ooh!
I thought Super's going for a wheelbarrow suplex, but it gets countered to the arm drag now. Super kick to the midsection from Malcolm Marks. And
Yeah,
all your fingers.
And it's
Shots
that,
to chest. Oh, going lucha here. Oh, wrist lock. Herculon from Malcolm Marks goes for the cover. But my boy kicks at it too.
Yeah, and that's that build that Malcolm has. He's got some power on him, but the limbs, he just gets so much speed with them. Whether he's throwing someone else or he's throwing himself, just you never know what he's going to pop into. He can equally hit you with a suplex as he can hit you with a Hurricane Rana like that. You're always on your toes against a guy like Malcolm. Well, maybe not Malcolm after that is on his toes. More on the knees, but.
I was going to say, Supreme, I mean, look. I mean, he's got it all. He's got strength. He's got the muscles. He got the speed. He got the change. He raps his own music. I mean, he is put in the work right now in the ring. He puts in the work everywhere in life. So Supreme is looking to show today that he's better than these young cats out here, that he will forever be, as long as he's alive, number one.
Yeah, certainly trying to make a bit of a statement here. Not just attacking Malcolm, but really going after that leg. Knows that the mobility of Malcolm is one of his greatest assets. So, not just a strong superstar, bit of a smart one here from A-Town. Going with the strategy.
Supreme grabbing him by the hair, but Malcolm Marks making him pay for it with that right hand. Gets another one to the gut, now to the top of the head. Hits the ropes, but Supreme kick to the gut, sends Malcolm Marks falling straight down.
Yeah, big boot is Supreme working the size advantage here.
Look, you're going to have to keep me in check here because I try to be unbiased, but it's hard when you got a guy like Supreme in the ring. Woohoo! Elbow drop on the leg and now holding it, wrenching it, trying to get it off, trying to detach foot from ankle, knee from, like he's trying to detach all of it right now.
Trying to perform some unelective surgery. Oh, and with the drop as well. Just absolutely savagely attacking that leg. Malcolm, I don't know if he's going to be able to walk after that.
Oh, Supreme taking shots at not only Herculon, but his girl too. I mean, that Supreme prides himself. I mean, look, he's talked about it before. He willing to take your girl, take your mama, take your auntie, and worst case scenario, maybe your grandma. The Supreme, we're going to use that bottom rope for help as he puts boot to leg. That's one thing I love seeing from any wrestler, but especially Supreme. Using your environment to your advantage. Very good work from this
Let's go right back to it.
insane beast.
Oh!
Now dropping the hip on the knee, dislocating it, popping that kneecap in and out.
Yeah, for the less biologically inclined among you, that's not the way the knee's supposed to work, and Malcolm is in a world of pain here. We're taking this ringside.
Speaking of work, like you just said, Malcolm Marks needs to find a way to make this work. I mean, he is the one-legged man in the ass-kicking contest right now. He has to figure out how is he going to stabilize himself on one leg and two hands.
Yeah, when we saw the Hurricane Ranas and stuff before, it's hard to climb the rope. It's hard to go to the skies when you've only got the one leg. And A-Town, he's done a good job of disabling his opponent's knee. We'll have to see whether or not he can get the rest of him.
And Supreme, that's the beauty about him. He's patient. He knew that Malcolm was waiting to bait him. As soon as Malcolm rolled, he hit him with the trip. And that's Supreme grabbing the left leg, trying to maybe go for a figure four here. Malcolm Marks pushes him off, sends him almost eating that top turnbuckle, barely missed. Supreme looking to make him pay. Malcolm Marks rolling out the way. And Supreme's getting more frustrated every time Malcolm moves. But pop up, atomic drop. Knee to Gooch. Malcolm Marks ducking the line. Drop kick to the back. I mean, Supreme, I hate to say he's being made to look like a fool right now. High knee from Malcolm Marks. Got the headlock. Looking for a bulldog. We are in UGA country after all.
We are. Maybe not the greatest time to remind us of that is championship weekends around the championship weeks around the corner, but yeah, a bit of a heart out there. I'm from Illinois. We don't have football out there. We just don't acknowledge it.
Look, we're champions in heart, and so is a guy like Malcolm Marks. Speaking of which, he gets popped up. Oh no, Supreme gets hit with the sunset flip powerbomb. No!
It's genius from Malcolm. Don't use your own legs. Use Supreme's. Use them against him.
Malcolm Marks even realized that he was so close, but guess what? He's got to focus the job on hand, and he says, you know what? Let's go for the kill. Let's go for the execution.
Yeah, it's been some really good offense lately from Malcolm, but yeah, we haven't yet seen that kind of knockout hit.
Oh, Supreme. Russian leg sweep. Goes for the cover. I told the ref to Told the ref to count, but what happened?
That's the second time. Ref, again, not counting. I do recall a certain referee coming out here saying that somebody had a connection to this match, and I think that A-Town, I don't know if he's leaving a 5-star review after this one.
The Supreme looking to make sure that there's no question about it once he hits this top rope maneuver. Finding his footing. Maybe taking a little too long. Malcolm Marks taking advantage. Dropping Supreme on his ass.
It's called high risk, high reward offense for a reason, and unfortunately rolls the risk there. Malcolm up to the top rope.
Oh, this is already high risk territory when one person goes up there. You got both of these guys. You don't know what's going to happen here. Avalanche. Oh! Goes for the cover! Oh!
Malcolm, no. I can't think of a more eloquent way to summarize how much we thought that A-Town was going to kick out of that.
Avalanche, wheelbarrow, manages to flip Supreme on his back, but Malcolm Marks, sadly, it wasn't enough for him to get the victory.
It wasn't enough yet, but he's going back to the top rope.
Going to where angels dwell, to where the birds fly, but kip up from Supreme. Takes the rope, brings Malcolm down. Supreme sets him right back up. Looking for the electric chair. Sit down, face buster!
High flying offense from Malcolm doesn't quite cut it. A-Town Supreme comes out once again looking supreme. Looks like a few choice words from A-Town, reminding the referee exactly how his job is done. But there is one thing that you can't contest here, and that is A-Town put the beat down onto Malcolm in this one. I don't care how slow the referee counts. He could have counted to 10. There is no kicking out of that one. And ladies and gentlemen, I think it's just about main event time.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am pleased to inform you it is that magical, that marvelous, that magnificent part of the night, the main event! Scheduled for one fall. Introducing first.
Speaking of legends, ladies and gentlemen, there goes my co-commentator's objectiveness, and here comes the legend, the urban legend, Don Cameron. Has been a bit of a scramble specialist here in the last few weeks of A4 action, but in tonight's main event here on WWA4 Thursday Night Live, he's back for a one-on-one battle here in tonight's main event. Don Cameron's opponent here tonight. A man who I believed earlier needed no introduction, but if he's going to get one, it better be one worthy of that title. It is one half of the tag team champs of Fade Area Militia, Travis 3K.
This is a main event matchup that I've never been more excited than I am right now. We got arguably one of my favorite members of the Fade Area Militia, T3K, but then, like I mentioned, with Supreme, personal bond coming in. The Don to Don connection. I gotta go for my boy Don Cameron.
Who could have seen this coming?
I know, right?
Well, we'll have to see. Obviously, Don Cameron's going to have your back in that one, but Travis 3K looking to show that he's not just the tag team champ. He is a champion in the making all across the board.
Don Cameron, excuse me, I didn't mean to cut you off there, my good sir.
I'll go for it.
Don Cameron in the black and red, whereas T3K in the white, black, and orange.
I don't know if I've seen this fit from Travis 3K before. I like it.
You know, it reminds me of the white Power Ranger from Jungle Fury.
Hey, don't go speaking bad mouth about Power Rangers.
No, I say that's a good thing.
Good.
And speaking of good things,
put some respect on it.
Don Cameron overpowering T3K, but T3K managing to turn it into a pin. Now, one thing that's going to be kind of tricky here. Don Cameron, powerful. T3K,
Yes.
powerful. The difference here is the size in terms of height. So T3K looking to chop down the big man with kicks. No, that's something that works, but Don Cameron kind of eating it a little bit. He's charging up. Don Cameron caught it, trips him down at 100 miles an hour. Jesus.
Yeah, Travis 3K.
Come on, Don Cameron, talk your shit. Sorry, my bad. That's
Yeah.
my unbiased commentary going on.
Oh, trust me, as you announced, we already let the viewers know that the bias in this on this desk is maybe a little one-sided, but certainly the match. Travis 3K, make sure it's not pulled off the ropes. Travis.
I mean, Don Cameron doing a good work of, as soon as T3K got on that first step, tried to go for the second, he immediately yanked him to hit him in the nuts. But now T3K adapted to the situation and hits a mean Herculon. That's the one thing I love about T3K. I misspoke. I say he adapts to the situation. No, the situation adapts to him.
I mean, it better. Any situation that does not adapt to Travis 3K tends to look a lot worse for wear. Don Cameron able to sidestep that one.
Trying to go for a flying strike off the apron, but gets caught with a massive line from Don Cameron.
Some extracurricular activities here at ringside. Pulling him back to the
Don
turnbuckle.
Cameron
Going up.
Back suplex, lands on the apron. Look, there's a reason they call Don Cameron the urban legend, because everything he does, the work he puts in is absolutely legendary. But again, I will not take away from Travis 3000 at all. Again, Travis 3000 is one of my favorites to watch here, because whether it is with his partners, whether it is by himself, this man puts on banger after banger, barn burner after barn burner, classic after classic. And now Don Cameron, continue the work he has done on T3K. Elbow drop on the right knee.
Yeah, that was a field trip. Travis 3K did not want to take outside that ring.
Don, do it again. Do it again. Let's run it back. Yeah.
Bit of a shot caller from the side, but hey, if it works, it works. Travis 3K, as we said, when he was outside the ring, you never want to be outside the ring with a man like Don Cameron. He takes something that should do a little damage, and he makes it, more.
Look, when it comes to the wrestling business, nice foot DDT from Don Cameron. There are a lot of Dons in this business, There's respect, and it's because of that respect that we support each other. That's why I support my man in the ring.
You see, I had a bigger issue with that later tonight. With the big bad wolf versus Big H, Big C, I don't even know who to go for. You got bigs all around. Sometimes there's enough bigs for all of us,
I mean, this night has been filled with big men. I mean, it has been powerhouse after powerhouse almost on every match here tonight. TTK looking to try to get out of that, but Don Cameron with a clubbing strike to the back of the head.
Yeah, Don Cameron also alluded to this earlier on, that Travis 3K is not a singles champion. He is a tag team champion. Saying that basically that Travis may need the assistance of the Fade Area Militia. I don't think Travis took very kindly to that, because currently he's showing he can take the fight to Don Cameron on his own.
Right hand, getting all of that chin. T3K got Don Cameron in his grasp.
Calling for it.
Might be looking for a tornado DDT. Don Cameron able to push him off. Beautiful work from Don Cameron. And a big boot takes out one half of the tag team champions.
And this is Don Cameron, who has studied the tape, knows what T3K is going to try to do, knows that Travis loves the ropes, and just been yanking him off him all night. It's going to take a lot for Travis to get any bigger offense here against Don.
And now Travis getting hit in the side with the stomp. And Don Cameron mocking the crowd, saying it's getting real quiet now that T3K is losing. Don Cameron maybe trying to go for that foot DDT, but T3K trying to smack him away. But it's off no use. Don Cameron gets it in full effect.
The leg's just not supposed to go like that.
T3K managing to retreat to the outside. I was looking for that word earlier and I couldn't find it. I finally found it. But
It's not a word that's often used here in the A4.
Fair. But T3K, trying to retreat to the ropes to get some support to maybe find a way out. And now he's even using that bottom rope to try to stop Don Cameron's rampage on that leg. But Don Cameron, again, we talked about situations adapting people. Don Cameron said, you know what? I'll just go ahead and take you out of here.
Yeah, Don Cameron's
shout out Big Debo. Does not get the Big Debo elbow.
Well, you spoiled it. Travis heard you, and he just rolled out of the waist. That's, you got to doubt.
I'll apologize to Don later. But Don Cameron, not grab T3K, but T3K striking hard with that left hand.
Yeah, I mean, it's scrappy in here.
And Don Cameron got a hold of that right leg. It gets pushed off by T3K. Travis ducks the line to Don Cameron. Ducks the second one. Going headbutt into gut. T3K looking to rearrange his insides from the outside.
And there goes the singlet.
Look, when the straps come off, that's a universal sign for you're about to die.
Travis 3K meaning business here.
Roundhouse kick to Peck. Gets 2 of them things. Gets 3 of them things. 4 of them. 5, 6, 7. Charging up. And the 8th one hitting right on the tooth of Don Cameron. But Don Cameron still alive to kick out.
Yeah, it's going to take a lot more than that to put either of these main event talents down here tonight. Travis 3K been coming back a little bit. Definitely was put off balance earlier on. Don Cameron had his number, knew what the 3K was going to throw at him. But now Travis is digging deep.
T3K, we're just in that knee pad. Maybe go for a knee strike. Try to go for it, but Don Cameron managed to get out the way. Irish whips T3K. T3K goes up and over. Holy crap! A nice dragon suplex from the deep south suplex machine. That might be it. No!
You could almost see the exact moment that Travis 3K was like, have I been on more than I can chew? But he finds the willpower to go through anyway.
And you even heard the amazement from the crowd. It's like riding the Goliath roller coaster at Six Flags. Everybody was like, prepare for it. As soon as that drop happened, everybody exploded. Now T3K, nice hold. Talking trash to Don Cameron, but Don Cameron managing to fight out, using strikes to the gut. Now he's got him up for a sit-out scoop slam. The T3K kicks out of the Michinoku driver.
Yeah, he is having to dig deep for that because Cameron is just finding big move after big move over and over again. How is Travis 3K able to kick out of that one?
And the crowd chanting for 3K. But Don Cameron, he's got the hand up. That's another universal sign for you're probably about to get a chokeslam in a second. Got to throw it. Got to go for T3K. Escapes. Now T3K try to take Don Cameron to the crowd. I hate to say it, but that's probably the smartest thing to do here. You keep the big man grounded. You keep it where he can't strike you, where he can't use power. But now Don Cameron turning it around into a rear naked choke.
Yeah, what goes around comes around. And Travis 3K is going to have to find a way to fight out of this.
Now T3K managed to get to a corner. I managed to reverse the momentum. And now try to go for a pin. Try to go for shades of, kicks out to it. If T3K had that perfectly the first time, that could have been the win right there. But Don Cameron had enough time to muster the power to kick out.
Yeah, just barely, but definitely showing you the pedigree that comes with the the tag team titles. Definitely very used to being in the corner and very used to all sorts of trickery, all sorts of movements you can get up to over there. Travis 3K almost pulls a fast one.
Now T3K getting Don Cameron on the ground. Now going somewhere where I think we're all going to have some fun. This man is going ha. And the crowd now chanting T3K, but Don Cameron stopping him at the top. Drags for the top. We're looking to reapply that rear naked chokehold. T3K might be going night-night here at WWA4.
Yeah, able to make to the ropes once more. And again, we said the corner is where T3K is deadliest.
Don Cameron dropping T3K. Now what's Don thinking here? Might be looking for kill. Follow-away slam!
It's over were the words of Don Cameron. Will those words ring true?
How's he going for another one? Now fireman's carry. Damn! Dropped him right on his dome!
And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, your main event victor of the night is Don Cameron. In what feels like an ongoing battle, the young versus the old, the new versus the mainstays, the legends of the WWA4 pick up another victory here tonight. Don Cameron showing the tag team champion just what it takes to be a legend. And Travis 3K, only member of Fate Air Militia we've seen out here tonight, might need the help of his teammates to get back to the locker room here tonight. I gotta give it to Travis 3K. Could have taken the easy road. Could have asked for the likes of Jay Taylor, DJ Fowler, Eddie Hendricks, but he decided he was gonna take Don Cameron one-on-one. And while he may not have taken the victory, he did do it himself. But as much as that's a good look for Travis 3K fighting his own battles, Don Cameron, big win here tonight. Certainly making a few waves here in the A4.
Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you had fun tonight. If you took any pictures or videos, please tag the WWA4 on your social medias. And please be safe out there, stay warm. God bless you all.
And with that, ladies and gentlemen, that concludes our action here for tonight at the WWA4. Be sure to check us out at WWA4ATL.com. Check out our Instagram, our Twitter, our Facebook. Just check out everything A4 related if you want to keep up with all the happenings here at the A4, or maybe fancy yourself a trip into the ring. It's all right here at the A4. But thank you, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of myself, my co-commentator, and all of us here at the A4. We thank you and bid you a fantastic night. We'll see you next week on Thursday Night Live.
Adios.